YouTube! This is going to be part 2 of our apartments in Charleston series. We toured 3 more apartments in Daniel Island. Let's get started.
The first apartment complex we're going to be looking at today is Atlantic Noel Creek. One thing I really liked when I was pulling up to Atlantic Noel Creek is how the location is kind of off to the side in a quiet little area. Walking into the leasing office, it was decorated really nice. Even had a little wrapping station for the residents to come and wrap their presents for Christmas. This was the coffee machine. I thought it looked really cool. I had never seen one of these ones before. Next is the package room. It was just a little screen on the outside, and basically you have an app on your phone and you scan a code and that unlocks the door for you. The pool was really nice. I really liked how they had lots of places to sit and relax, and the pool was pretty large. They had 2 grills on each side and 2 fire pits on each side. Behind the pool was the clubhouse, and there were some places to play cornhole. I really thought that was a nice touch to add with the landscaping. They also had these cool games on the wall, and they had some names on there already, like someone had a party or something there. I feel like that's just a cute little decorating touch to the clubhouse. They had a kitchen in the clubhouse. I feel like it would be really cool to host parties here. Gym was also really cool. I feel like they had a lot of things. They even had a Peloton bike in there. Hallways were enclosed, which is a very good thing. I really liked that. I really liked this floor plan. I felt like it was really unique and it felt really spacious. This is the secondary bedroom. It has a walk-in closet and a bathroom right to the side of it. And then you walk into the kitchen in the living area. I feel like the kitchen has a perfect amount of counter space. And the island is great to separate the kitchen and the living room. And out here is a walk around balcony, which is really, really nice. Had a nice pantry in there. And then we're going to go to the primary bedroom. It has a double vanity bathroom with a shower and a very, very large closet. I really like a large closet, so that was great. These are the washer and dryers. They're brand new, so that is amazing to have in there. They also had garages in the back, so that's amazing if you need some extra space or if you want to have your car in a garage. Next floor plan is also a 2-bedroom. It had a very large kitchen and a very large island, so I really liked that. On each side is a bedroom. This bedroom is the primary bedroom. It has a door out to its own patio, so that's really different to see. And a double vanity bathroom and a closet, of course. On the other side is the secondary bedroom with the secondary bathroom with also a very, very large closet. Love the closet space in this floor plan. Once again, the washer and dryer on top of each other. This is probably my favorite part about this property. Literally right outside your door, you can walk out to a dock, and it's whole Noel Creek Village's dock. So you can just walk out there and relax, fish, whatever you want. It's just a really pretty scene.
I actually love this apartment. It was by far the best that I've seen. The office staff, the landscaping, the apartments themselves, and the amenities were really, really nice. I was really impressed with that, and the tour was amazing. So I feel like that just makes things 10 times better. One thing I really liked about the B2 floor plan, I felt it was very unique, and you don't see many floor plans that aren't just 90-degree angles with the bedrooms on each side. I feel like it was really different, and it was probably my favorite floor plan that I've seen. Literally being just a 3-minute walk away from your door is your own dock. Just being able to go for a walk and sit at the dock, I feel like that's just so peaceful and different. As far as pricing goes for the 2 floor plans that we looked at Atlantic Noel Creek, the first one is a B2 and it started at $2,707. And the second one with the balcony out of the bedroom is the B3, starting at $3,375. As far as rating goes, I honestly think I'm going to rate it a 10 out of 10. Just exceeded all of expectations, and the whole experience just really stood out to me and felt really nice. Let's go to the next one.
The next apartment complex is the Porthouse. This is the game room inside the clubhouse with its own kitchen and pool table, which would be really nice to have little get-togethers in there. This is the pool deck. It was a very large pool deck. The pool wasn't crazy big, but we'll see that later on in the video. The gym was actually very nice, and this is the mail room, and then a package room is over on the side. This is the downstairs hot coffee bar. Of course, all free coffee that you can make at any time. This is the upstairs gym with some bikes and yoga balls. If you wanted to get away from the actual gym, you could go up here and have your own little workout. This is the cold brew station upstairs. I like how they had the cold brew and the hot on different levels. Once again, you have little focus room and work from home offices. This one, the hallways were enclosed in just one building of the complex. And the first floor plan, I really liked the shelving that they had when you walk in, and the laundry room was nice and large. Kitchen had a lot of counter space, so I really liked that. And the wood shelving was really cute in there. I feel like it added some color and some touch to it. For the secondary bathroom or guest bathroom, it had a shower, and I really liked the marble tile that they had in there. I thought it was really cute. This is the secondary bedroom with a closet. It wasn't a walk-in, but it was still a pretty large closet. This is the balcony, and you can see the pool better here. It was just a small pool, but the balcony was very large. For the primary bedroom, it was a good sized bedroom, and the walk-in closet was really nice. I liked in this floor plan how the primary bedroom was pretty much like a suite. This one did have a tub in the bathroom, which I wasn't a huge fan of. I liked the shower better. This floor plan was a bit of a larger floor plan. I really liked how large the living area was. For the primary bedroom, it was a good sized bedroom. The closet was huge. I really loved how big the closet was. The shelving and the tile are just really nice touches to the bathrooms. I really liked it. And then they had a little built-in desk area, and the primary bedroom had a bathroom with, once again, another tub. Sadly, the closet was really big. This floor plan had a wraparound balcony, and I really liked how you could have one door out of your bedroom and one door out of the living room. One overlooked the dog park, and the dog park is really nice. I really liked how large it was, and it had turf, so it looks really nice and put together. The primary bedroom on this floor plan also had French doors, which is really cool. I feel like I never really see that in apartment complexes. This floor plan was actually pretty spacious. I feel like there was just a lot of room.
For the Port House, I also really liked this one. I felt like the clubhouse and the amenities were really orderly and really put together, which made for a great tour. The apartments themselves were really nice. I am not a huge fan of the navy and white cabinets just because you kind of have to plan your whole apartment around those cabinets. It makes it a little bit harder to decorate. They only had the enclosed hallways on the building connected to the leasing office or the clubhouse area, so that limits you on the amount of floor plans that you can choose from. Their pool was really small. It seemed like a really nice, relaxing type of pool, but in the summer, if there are a lot of people out there, I can only imagine it gets pretty packed, and that just doesn't make for a relaxing summer day. As far as the price of the Port House floor plans that we looked at, for the first one that we looked at was the Captain, and the price is $2,603. And they had a really good deal on the other one that we looked at. I think it's only specifically that apartment, but this apartment was only $2,175 for that big 2-bedroom. So that would be amazing. I think normally they're a little bit higher because I know this was a good deal, but that is a great price. And it's hard to beat that for a nice 2-bedroom like that. I think overall for this apartment, I would rate it a 9.1. I was really impressed with it. I think that the pool area could definitely be improved in certain ways, and the community seemed really nice, as well as the leasing people that I was talking to. Let's go to the next one.
Next apartment complex is Central Island Square. This apartment complex is right in the middle of Daniel Island, and you can pretty much walk anywhere downtown if you wanted to. Clubhouse felt really big, and it seemed like they had a little bit of everything in there. Lots of comfy and cozy places to sit. They had a game room, a kitchen, and upstairs they had some work from home offices. Once again, really nice to have. They also had a lot of bike rentals, which is perfect because they're right in the middle of downtown Daniel Island. This is the pool. It's actually a heated pool. This is the mail room and the lockers for the mail. The gym was huge. It was 2 floors, and it seemed like it just had everything. All the parking for this apartment was in a parking garage. You have to have a key fob to get in and be able to park. This floor plan is an ADA floor plan, so it is a little bit different than what you would see in the same floor plan, just a different apartment. This is the secondary bedroom or guest bedroom. This is the closet, a walk-in closet, of course, always nice to see. The bathroom was a double vanity bathroom with a tub. This is the kitchen where you would see some differences with the ADA. To the primary bedroom, there is a large closet, and the bathroom was another double vanity bathroom with a tub. The balcony was huge in this floor plan, and I really loved that. It felt like it was just a whole nother area of the apartment, which was super nice. And this is the laundry room. The second floor plan is a basic 2-bedroom, the living room and the 2 bedrooms on each side. This is a bedroom. Walk-in closet was really nice, along with the double vanity bathroom. And then on the other side is the bedroom with another double vanity bathroom, a closet at the very end. And this is the laundry room.
Central Island Square sadly wasn't my favorite one to look at. I really liked the idea of it and being able to be right in the middle of Daniel Island, being able to walk to everything was amazing. But the apartments themselves, I wasn't impressed with. The tour wasn't great either. I felt like it was just silent the whole time, and sometimes I feel like some conversation would be a little bit better and not make it as awkward. But I really liked the parking garage and the idea of the parking garage being closed off. So you have to have a key fob to get up to the parking garage. And there are 3 floors to it. So if you live on the 3rd floor, you can drive all the way up to the 3rd floor on the parking garage and go to your apartment, which is really amazing. But then we got to the actual apartments and we looked at 2 of them and they both just seemed so dark. I know that they're very occupied right now, so we only got to see an ADA floor plan. It looked a little bit different than the normal apartment that we would see. I feel like their amenities were amazing. They had a heated pool, which is so nice. Their gym was huge, and they had a pet spa that was like, I've never seen one as nice as that, so that was amazing also. I just wasn't sold on the apartments themselves, and sadly the tour wasn't great. For the first one that we viewed, the price is $2,780. The balcony was huge in that, and that's, I feel like, the only thing that really would make me want that floor plan or want that apartment. It just was so dark and not impressive to me. For the second one that we saw, the price is $2,680. Just don't feel like I would pay that price for an apartment that was just okay. I think overall, I'm gonna have to rate this one a 6. It just wasn't somewhere I would choose to live, but there are lots of upsides to it. That leaves the final table for the Daniel Island apartments right here. If you didn't see the other 3 apartments that we toured in my last video, go check that out. It's gonna be all for our Daniel Island edition of the Charleston apartment tours. Overall, I love Daniel Island as a whole. I feel like it's very quiet and very peaceful and very community based. I feel like that's just amazing to have in the place that you live. But I'm very excited for the next few apartments we're gonna be looking at. Stay tuned for the next location. Bye, YouTube.